U.S. President-elect Donald Trump has tweeted that he, not Hillary Clinton, won the popular vote in this month's election, if you, quote, deduct the votes of the millions of people who voted illegally. Now, that's after many noted that although he won the decisive electoral college, more individual ballots were cast for Clinton. The Obama administration, meanwhile, has issued a statement saying the result of the presidential election reflects the will of the American people. That comes as several states start to recount votes following suggestions that voting machines were vulnerable to cyber attacks. While Trump continues to face a barrage of criticism, one U.S. magazine has published an article on how to tell if your president is a dictator, with a picture of him complimenting the piece. RT's Ilya Petrenko digged a little deeper into the story.
Here in the newsroom, we happened to come across an online piece, 10 ways to tell if your president is a dictator. Target audience, well, given that the website is American, I thought that could be what? Venezuelans, Syrians, or even Russians? Hold on. That is a picture of Donald Trump. So the author's warning Americans that a dictatorship might be on the horizon. He's come up with 10 symptoms of a dictatorship. Mr. Trump is or will be showing all of them, says the author, from systematically intimidating the media to stacking the Supreme Court. But if we look at the outgoing president, I thought, will Barack Obama pass the test? Let's give it a go. Straight to the first one. Having a go at the media. Well, unlike Donald Trump, Barack Obama hasn't addressed journalists as scum, but really seizing phone records of AP journalists. That's on the record of the current administration. Obama's aides demanding changes in the press poll reports. Big story on the Washington Post. And also whistleblowers. Edward Snowden, Chelsea Manning.
Of the 11 times in our entire history that the Espionage Act has been used against government workers sharing information with journalists, 7 of them have been under this presidency.
So we can check this off. Now, staying with journalism, next symptom, building a pro-president media network. Okay, not so long ago, of course, we had the election where the president clearly took one candidate's side. So what happened then? Did all the media suddenly turn pro-president?
I mean, she is so amazing. She's an incredible person.
She's prepared, poised, presidential.
The thunderous applause, she walked out onto that stage.
She has fought for our families, for our children.
Check. Oh yeah, in this corner it says demonizing the opposition, but essentially during this campaign, Donald Trump was the opposition. So does this count as demonizing?
Come on. This guy, uniquely unqualified to hold this job. I mean, it's strange how, over time, what is crazy gets normalized.
Next one, using government surveillance against domestic political opponents. It was under the Obama administration we learned that they were snooping on all Americans, not just the opponents. And even internationally, the likes of Angela Merkel's phone calls were tapped. At using surveillance, Obama was a guru. Check. It looks like we've got a diagonal dictator test bingo. Some would argue that the outgoing president also fits other criteria like fear-mongering when he put Russia along with Ebola and ISIL on the list of top threats, or using state power to reward corporate backers like when email leaks showed Obama could have traded ambassadors' positions for Democratic Party donations. Should we keep counting with 6 out of 10 at least? Maybe there's something of a dictator in every president. Guess what? Even in America. In Moscow, I'm Ilya Petrenko.
We take a look at how people around the world have been reacting to the death of Cuba's former leader, Fidel Castro, right after this.